Welcome to Inside Outboards with your host, Kodibass. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Big hello to all you new subscribers for joining us up in here. Well, in my last video, I was wrapping up my little cutie Honda 4-stroker that I did a few mods to and stuff, put electric start, and it already had a charging system on it, but I put electric start plus the pull start, and I just set it up for a little trolling motor that I might try this spring. Get me some of them king salmons. You understand? But in my last video, I asked everybody, I said, what would you like to see me bring in next? And I gave a little tour of what was available out there that I could do that needs some doing. And I showed a couple of Evinrudes, some Mercuries, some Yamahas, and different things. And in that video I said I would look at the comments, and whichever motor got the most requested comments is the one I would bring in here. And so that's what I'm going to do. But first, I had a person stop in wanting to buy one of my little Hong Kong made single cylinder 2-stroke 3 horsepower, and they hadn't been run in a couple months anyway, so I thought I better bring it in here, put fresh gas in it, and clean it up a bit and get it running so this customer can come look at it and decide whether they want to buy it. So I had to get that done first, so I'll show you a little bit, just a bit, little itty bitty teeny weeny, that much of that. And but I am going to show you the candidate that got the most comments, and that's the one we're going to bring in. And once I get this little 3 squared away and everything, I'll reveal to you guys which one is coming in next, the next victim. Bring me a victim. Well, I got some victims out there, that's for sure. So, I guess that's where we're at. So we're going to get into this video, and I say, let's get to it. Yippee! There is our victim. There's the Honda Cutie we just finished up. And this is a common problem I see with this era of Yamahas, and I don't even know what year that thing is. I'm guessing around 99, maybe 2002. I don't know. I really don't have a clue. Yeah, but I get these in quite often with the tillers just like that. And the reason why I get them like this is the guys that run big boats around here. When I'm talking big, I'm talking, 28-foot aluminum with a cabin, and they'll have a 4-stroke 250, 300 on it, and this is their backup, or their trolling motor, or their backup kicker. And so it just sits back there on its bracket on the back of the boat, getting coated with salt water every time they go out and come in. And they rarely start them or anything. Well, a lot of times they'll have that tiller handle in the upright position. And it freezes that way because of the salt and everything. And then they'll go to try and push it down, and it's as good as welded. You can see this white powdery crap, and they snap them off. And it's common with these Yamaha 4-strokers. So, oops, sorry. Sorry. That is our victim. But first, I want to get the buyer of that one to come pick it up, and then we'll get on this one. See what we can do. I ain't making no promises. I've got some ideas. Yeah, I got some ideas. But we'll see what we can do with it. And if we can't fix it, we can at least say we tried. Now here are these generic tiller affairs. That's what they look like. This one's got bad cables on it and such. But when you turn the throttle, if you watch this one, it puts it in out of gear. That'd be reverse, I guess, going that way. And then you go the other way, and I guess that'd be forward. Or maybe it's backwards. We'll have to figure that out. But that's what they look like. This one's got bad cables, and I honestly don't even know what's under there, but I mean, kind of self-explanatory. It's just a cable, helical of some sort, helix in there. But I've got a few of these. They're big. Yeah. So, like I said, when you turn the throttle, one puts it in and out of gear and the other one gives it gas. As far as I know, and this is the kind of brackets people would put on them. Whether we can make this work, I'm not sure. I've got other options, but these are the generic ones that I've been saving over the years to see if they might work on one of these old Yamis with the tiller condition. You understand? So that's what they are. Will they work? Don't know. Now, interesting. Now I pulled the plugs out of it, and it's still real kind of, it's turning over, but it's stiff. The throttle cable that's in there is all stiff and frozen. So I'm going to see if I can get this thing off. This little keeper. Up on this thing. Take that off if I have to. And I probably will have to. There it comes. At least I don't know if that takes the, yeah, it does. I'll show you that keeper in a minute. There we go. Get my little, I reach down in there for you and get that keeper. And we'll go. One of those little things. It just holds the cable. We got that off. This thing's missing this pin here, which I can just use a nail or something right now. But this cable's completely froze up. There's two 2mm bolts in here holding it on that way. But where it's really going to be froze is in there. Now, before I try one of these aftermarket tillers, I'm going to try and see if I can salvage this one and do a repair with the original stuff. It's hard for me to show you, but it just got corroded and eaten off. right there. Just got corroded. So some of that, a lot of that still left up in here. You can see maybe when I'm scratching it, it's falling out. But I can drill that out or whatever I need to do to get a hole there where I could put some bolts, keepers, O-ring, E-clips, who knows what I'll use. But first, I think I need to get those two 10mm bolts. So I'm going to take these out, probably those Phillips screws, see where we can get. I'll be right back. Okay, what I did was I took this punch and my hammer and I banged in right here, bang, 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 bang. And now I've got that out. First I took this out of here, like I said I would. Now I'm going to take my die grinder, Diablo. For sakes of God, I'm going to use Diablo. And cut this off. Now this cable is froze, but I just want to see what it looks. There's all that white stuff. I just want to see what this looks like. I'm not going to reuse this way. There's just nothing there to reuse. Oh, let's get Diablo. Oh, for sakes of the heavens. Okay. Where's Diablo's plug? Alright. There we go. Diablo. Alright. Actually, let me get a pair of vice grips. Maybe clamp that thing on there somehow. Maybe this pair will work. How could I do this? Nope. Okay, if I could clamp that maybe, that'll give me at least something to hold on to. Probably close to being through. I don't want to cut down that way anymore. Let me see if I can break it off of there. Let's see if we can break it off of there or something. A little spongy there. A couple washers there. Well, maybe I can come in a little deeper and come in from the other side. Hey, got it. Well, got some of it. What is that stuff made out of? Getting some of it. I got all of it. I got all of it. There it is. And this cable is completely shot, I would imagine. Yep. But I didn't want to cut it because I'm going to have to find this same setup about that long. And I'm sure it's all kind of pine needles and stuff. I'll clean that out of there. Moss. Then I'll open this up and see what we got in there. If I remember right, into this is a Phillips screw. But I got that out of there. Most of it. I can clean more of that out of there. I'll show you kind of what that looks like in there. Alright, hang on, here we go. Okay, you see that? There's still more of what was left of that. And when I clean, I can clean the rest of that out of there and I'll have a perfect pocket there. And then I can probably come up with something onto this. You know, clean all this up is what I'm thinking. Clean all this up. Grind it down flat, smooth, clean it all up. Come up with something that fits over top of that so that it will extend the length of this. Going this way. Drill, put a roll pin, punch, or something that'll hold that in there and still let me feed the cable. I could even cut this out in front if I needed to and feed the cable. We'll come up with something. Don't know what yet. Don't know what yet. We'll come up with something. Something. It's what we got to do. And what we got to do. Well, so we've got this little 9.9 Yami in here. We've got the old handle, tiller handle off. I've got a lot of options. Like I said, there's enough meat left on this bone. I think I can make this one work. And I probably have a cable about like this one out there somewhere. And if not, I have these generic ones. We'll come up with something. That be for sure. So, we at least got a start on it. I'm formulating a plan. And I was really surprised how easily that came apart. And how that part that was all just socked in there with that old white corrosion and everything, how that just popped out of there. I only like tapped it like 3 times with the hammer and poof, out it came. And then Diablo, for the sakes of heaven, Diablo made short work out of that thing, which it always does. Nasty little tool, but sometimes. So we got it out, we got a plan started. I imagine this one's getting a little bit long, so hopefully in there you found a hack. And as always, that is one more hack from Kodiak. And thank you for watching. More vids are coming on Inside Outboards with your host, Kodibass.